we getting into? All right, so developing a content strategy and congruency. I'm not sure why I said it so weird there. Content strategy. So as we get more and more into this, guys, it's all about congruency, all about consistency as well. Those two words are essential if you're serious about building your personal brand. Consistency and congruency. I was going to do two separate lessons on this, but again, it's relatively self-explanatory stuff. So I just want to touch on it just to get the cogs turning and just add another weapon to your arsenal of what you need to do to build your personal brand. So a really good thing to start thinking about is generating content ideas. So where do you do that? Not only do you have the incredible platform at your fingertips to help you generate ideas and come up with campaign strategies, content, images, copy, all that good stuff. In fact, let's just give me a new idea, which I'm going to build a new app just based on what I just said. So a great place to, I wanted to share a really great website that you can go to for ideas. So in terms of audience research, you can discover what your audience cares about using tools like, and a website called Answer the Public. Answer the Public. I may drop the link here as well. What you can do with that is you can go and for free, you can upgrade if you want to as well. There's no affiliation, by the way, guys. I'm not plugging a different business here. It's actually something I recently discovered. It's free. You can go on and literally just type in the topic, industry, product, service, different types of personal branding, to actually see what people are talking about and see what's in the news, the media. It's a really great research tool. So again, it's just Answer the Public. You can literally type answer space the space public into Google, first thing that pops up. So check it out, guys. Really good resource. You can look at, and it also helps with competitor analysis. But talking about competition, let's say you've got someone, a business or product or service in the relative space, or a personal brand that inspires you, perhaps. Now, one of the best quotes of all time is by Picasso, and he said, good artist copy, great artist steal. Good artist copy, great artist steal. What he meant by that, and take it with a pinch of salt, you never want to just carbon copy someone else's content and what they're doing, right? Because then it's just fake, it's not genuine, it's not you, it's not authentic, and people see right through that, especially in this day and age. You heard me talking about the pendulum of fakeness and falseness in the 2000s, the 2010s. That reached its peak, and now the pendulum's swinging back, and people resonate and want to connect with realness, authenticity, being genuine, practicing what you preach, all of this good stuff. So the point of me saying that is, use people that inspire you, that are in your field, that are doing well, that are getting lots of tractions and have a lot of followers. Use it for inspiration. See what they're doing and generate new ideas based off that. There's nothing wrong with that. I can't remember who it was that said there is no true innovation anymore, right? Like pretty much everything on the face of the planet has already been thought of. Now it's just iterating and improving and evolving what's already there. So you don't do exactly as Picasso said, good artists copy, great artists steal. But the whole point is look at other artists, creators, influencers for inspiration. Because I promise you, all of those influencers have done the same thing. They have their inspirations, their muses, let's say, and they have no problem borrowing ideas and improving on them. That's literally the way the world works and how things get better, right? And healthy competition, right? If you're, and I'll go on a little segue here on healthy competition, because sometimes I talk to people, entrepreneurs one-on-one, and they're like, oh, well, I don't want to do this type of service because I know they're already doing it. And it's like, this, that's okay. Let me put it this way, right? If you want healthy competition in society, Because if people are like, oh no, well, I don't want to provide this new health service because I know, I don't know why I've gone health service, but let's run with it. I don't want to provide this new type of health service for people with eczema. I'm just making stuff up. That is better than the competition, but I don't want to put it out there because I don't want to hurt any feelings. You're actually doing the world and people with eczema, again, random example here, run with me, an injustice. But same thing, if you've got a marketing agency and you can provide exponentially better value and better service than your next direct competitor for a better price, you are doing the customer an injustice by not offering them those services. And if the competitor can't keep up and their products and services are subpar, then sorry, you either got to evolve and iterate and get better or go out of business. It's healthy competition, and you see that the competitive nature of healthy competition means at the end of the day, whoever is at the top, again, this is a generality. There are exceptions to the rule, and I'm talking about good, ethical, genuine, authentic business. Whoever's at the top means that they are giving the best value for the best prices and giving the most value out into the world. So there's nothing wrong with it, guys. Went down a bit of a rabbit hole. Let's loop it back a little bit to what we're talking about here, developing content strategy and congruency. But the point is, don't be afraid to look out there, do your research, iterate and evolve. One of my favorite quotes of all time, Charles Darwin, good friend of mine, he's been dead for a while, but he's up here, is it is not the strongest It is not the strongest nor the most intelligent of the species that survives, but those most responsive to change. End quote. AKA adaptability and evolution. Whoever is quickest, the most responsive, and evolves the fastest tends to win. So on that, guys, again, answer the public, use that really great resource. Look at your competitors. Start establishing what are your main pillars of your brand story. I'll do a separate lesson on brand story. Are you a fitness brand? Are you nutrition? Is everything you talk about congruent from the moment someone sees you to the end of your funnel, or however you're getting in touch with people? It needs to have an element of consistency and congruency, right? People need to know what they're coming to you for. What is your brand? What is your brand story? You've heard me say unique value propositions a million times. Good. If it's worth repeating, it's worth remembering. So, you can also start thinking about putting together a content calendar of sorts. You can use just a few little tricks and tools to plan out a content calendar. Not that if you're just starting out, you have to jump straight into an elaborate, really practical content calendar, but it helps. You can use Google Sheets, you can use Notion, Trello, Asana or Asana, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. All great tools, right? So, we can get into more of an advanced lesson later about planning different posts and different types of engagements and different offers around holidays as well, but I'm not going to jump down that rabbit hole right now. But again, guys, a huge part of this is prioritize consistency and congruency. All right, guys, I think that is enough. Last little thing I'll say here is, do start thinking about the type of content you want to put out there. What content works best for you? Are you doing blog posts? We literally have a blog post generator. I've got to do a tutorial on that today. I've just reminded myself. Videos, AI videos, what type of social media posts you're doing, and what's your overall strategy behind that. And we'll get more into specific strategy for you as we get more into this learning here. I hope you guys are enjoying this so far. That was I went a little longer than I've gone. I've actually gone 10 minutes. I thought this was going to be a 2-minute lesson, but there you go. I got into it. All right, guys. See you on the next one.